Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome back to Quirk Chronicles. Today, we're diving into a wild new what if Izuku was the Monkey King. Before we jump in, make sure to smash that like button, share this with your friends, and hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. Alright, let's not waste any time. Let's dive straight into the story. No one POV. A 10-year-old boy is laying on the ground bruised, bleeding, with stab wounds, electricity wounds, fall wounds, fire wounds, frost wounds, acid wounds, kick wounds. The boy was none other than Izuku Yagi. Ever since he was 4, his life turned into an endless nightmare. For one thing, he was quirkless. Everyone turned their back on him. 1A are quirkist here. Parents, sibling, any relatives. Only one was there for him, and it was Uncle Nizu. He was giving Izuku new clothes, warm meals, and buy him toys. Now Izuku is laying on the ground, on an alley after his bullies leave, with a smile on their faces. A man is walking through the street after he finished working. The man had emerald eyes, green curly hair, and 4 freckles in the forms of diamonds. Then man was none other than Hisashi Midoriya. Then Hisashi caught with his eye a trace of blood. Hisashi followed and he saw Izuku's body. Hisashi immediately recognized Izuku because he looked like him and he remembered Inko. Hisashi rushed with Izuku at the hospital where he cleared that Izuku was truly his son after a DNA test. After a few hours, Izuku woke up in a hospital. Izuku, where am I? Then Izuku heard a voice next to him. Hisashi, you're in the hospital, son. Izuku turned and he saw a man that looks like him. Izuku, who are you? And why do you call me son? Hisashi, I believe you deserve to know the truth. My name is Hisashi Midoriya and you're my son. Izuku, Inko cheated on me while pregnant with you, and when I find out about that 2 years later after you were born, Inko and Tashinori didn't let me take you. Hearing this, Izuku's eyes filled with tears and his face was full of anger. Izuku crying why? Hisashi quickly hugged Izuku and Izuku began to calm down. Hisashi, better? Izuku, yeah. Then a nurse entered inside.
2679-842-886-385-547C JP.
Look at the face, not at the boobs. Nurse, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but Izuku is free to go home. Hisashi, thank you. And Izuku and Hisashi goes home. Hisashi home. There Izuku told Hisashi about everything. Anger was a breeze compared to what Hisashi feel. Hisashi, those fucking bastards? Hisashi managed to calm down. Hisashi, Izuku, no one was there for you? Izuku, only Uncle Nizu, Feeder, B and Chun-Li.
Hisashi, Chun-Li,
the martial arts champion? Izuku, yes. She saw me one time on the ground and she patched me up. Then she teach me how to fight. Hisashi, why didn't you try to fight back? Izuku, if I tried, then I'll be punished for no reason, and I don't want to cause Chun-Li problems. Hisashi, okay, now I'm gonna call Nizu to come here and told everything. After a while, Nizu is sitting on the sofa with Hisashi and Izuku next to him. Nizu's anger immediately rise up, but he managed to stay in control. Nizu, don't worry, nephew. I'm gonna make sure that they won't escape unpunished. Hisashi, thank you, Nizu. Nizu, anything for my favorite student and chess partner. Tomorrow is your birthday and I already got you a present. Here, Nizu handed Izuku his gift, a book of Chinese culture. Izuku, thank you for the gift, uncle. But uncle, I know that you want me to become a hero, but that dream is dead. Nizu, happy birthday, nephew. And tomorrow I'm going to punish them. And I'm sorry that your dream is dead. But whatever you choose, I'll be by your side. And Nizu leave. Nighttime. Izuku is sleeping in his new bed that was more comfortable than the basement floor. Then Izuku saw someone in his dream. C2FB8482983AC1478BF6-1E179E.jpg. Izuku, who are you? Sun Wukong. I'm you, young man. My name is Sun Wukong. Izuku, the great sage who harnessed power equal to heaven? Sun Wukong, I see you heard about me. Good to know. Izuku, but why do you say you're me? Sun Wukong, because you, young man, you're my descendant. You're my reincarnation. Tomorrow you have to start the journey of 4,000 years. Izuku, 4,000 years? Sun Wukong, here will be only 4 years, but where you'll start the journey in China will be 4,000 years. Don't worry, you won't get old. You're already immortal. Your journey to be the immortal Monkey King start tomorrow. Daytime. Izuku woke up in his bed. Izuku. What a weird dream. Izuku goes to the bathroom to wash his face, but when he was about to start the water, he saw that his hand is covered in fur. Izuku then looked in the mirror and he saw that his freckles are gone. His eyes are now golden and his hair is now light brown. Izuku. It wasn't a dream. Sun Wukong asterisk, of course it wasn't asterisk. Izuku. Sun Wukong? Sun Wukong asterisk, that's right. I'll be your guide until you master the power you have now. Asterisk. Izuku goes downstairs. Izuku. Dad. Please don't freak out. But I look differently. Hisashi. Son. I'll love you no matter what. Izuku. Okay, Dad. Izuku goes to his father and Hisashi saw him covered in fur and has a monkey tail. Hisashi. What happened to you, son? Izuku. Well, Dad. I'm the reincarnation of the Monkey King. Hisashi. You mean Sun Wukong? Izuku. Yes. But now I have to leave. Hisashi. Leave? What do you mean leave? Izuku. Dad. I need to go to China to master my power. Hisashi. Then I'm coming with you. Izuku. Thanks, Dad. Sun Wukong. Is there a problem if Dad is coming with us? Hisashi. Who are you talking to? Izuku. Dad. I talk mentally with Sun Wukong. Hisashi. Oh, Sun Wukong asterisk, yes, he can. Here, this is for you and you are father. Asterisk. In front of Izuku appeared a staff. 258C51207F2B2C4B684CE1274E85189.jpg. Some peaches and some pills. Sun Wukong asterisk, this is your weapon.
Rui Jingle Bang.
And the immortal peaches with pills of immortality are for your dad. Once he consumed them, he'll become immortal. Izuku, thanks. Izuku explained to his father about the peaches and the pills. Hisashi eat them and became immortal too. Then they pack their things and go to the airport and to go to China so that Izuku journey can start. Izuku and Hisashi explained to Nizu about Izuku power and he was highly impressed. Nizu, I wish you luck on your journey, Monkey King. Meanwhile, at the Yagi residence, the Yagi, Izumi and her friends, 1A, together with the parents are celebrating Izumi's birthday. Izumi got lots of presents. Nizu pretend to be happy, but inside his anger was boiling. Then Nizu rise up from the sofa and asked Izumi. Nizu, Izumi, do you remember what you did yesterday? Izumi, yes. I was at school, then I hang out with my friends, and then I come home. Nizu, then explain this. Nizu showed them his phone and started the camera footage from the alley. Izumi and her paled when they saw the footage. Nizu explained now. Nizu tone scared everyone. Nizu, I know about everything. About the abuse, neglect, and torment of Izuku Midoriya. Aizawa. Midoriya? Nizu. His name is Izuku Midoriya, son of Hisashi Midoriya. Inko. How? Nizu. Who do you think saved him yesterday? And now all of you will be punished. All what? Nizu. Do you think that you won't support the consequences? Tashinori. Nizu. Why are you doing this? Nizu. Because I was the only one who treat Izuku like a human being. Look at 1A, you're blacklisted from every hero school. 1A. You can't do that. Nizu, oh I can. Katsuki. Why we are punished because of Deku? He's just a useless piece of... Before he could finish, Nizu glared at him with a strong and terrified aura. Nizu, Izuku is not useless. And pray that when he's coming back from his journey to not get his revenge on you. Mitsuki, what do you mean by that? Nizu, Izuku unlocked his potential from his previous life. And I'll give you a hint. He's equal to heaven. The ones who know that phrase wide their eyes. Mirai, are you telling me that? Aizawa, he's Sun Wukong reincarnation? Tashinori begin to shake from fear. Katsuki, what's so special about that? Shoto, just because he's a reincarnation of someone doesn't mean he's powerful. Tashinori, young Bakugo, young Todoroki. Sun Wukong is the immortal Monkey King. His power is equal to heaven. If Izuku is his reincarnation, he can do anything. Sun Wukong power is greater than any quirks in existence. Both were fuming with anger because Deku, who they thought is weak and useless, now he's more powerful than ever. All of 1A were angry that they're punished because of Izuku, but also they were scared that some of them know about Sun Wukong. Nizu, you're all blacklist from every hero school except for UA. I'm doing this because Izuku told me, and when you'll be at my school, you'll pray that you didn't dream to be a hero. Look at the adults now to you. The ones with normal jobs were being fired, Natsuo, Fuyumi, and Tuya leave to live on their own, but they send Izuku gifts and clothes. But Inko and Tashinori give them to Izumi. The heroes' ones will be cut their paycheck of 90%, including Recovery Girl and Gran Torino. Nizu asterisk look at Tashinori asterisk if you weren't the #1 hero, I'll personally destroy you, and everything you did to Izuku will be sent to the public. Tashinori, Nizu, please don't do this. I know that what we did was wrong, but we can fix this. If I give Izuku OFA, Nizu, do you really think that will work? Don't forget, he's the Monkey King. OFA is not even 1% of his power. Goodbye. And Nizu leave. 1A were angry that they got punished because of Deku. With Izuku, both him and Hisashi are in the plane to China. For Izuku luck, unlocking the power of Sun Wukong is also coming with Chinese language. His story of becoming the great sage equal to heaven has begun. No one POV. 4 years passed since Izuku and Hisashi leave Japan. For everyone there were only 4 years, but for Izuku and Hisashi were 4,000 years at the Temple of Light. A year at that temple is equivalent to 1,000 years. Neither Izuku or Hisashi getting old because they immortal. Now Izuku and Hisashi are meditating. Then they open their eyes. Izuku, Dad, today is the last day here. Tomorrow we have to return. Hisashi, I know son, but don't forget. Izuku, I know Dad. To never underestimate your opponent no matter who are they. They exit outside and they saw Buddha. Ed 85512752830D4660DF08590829E2829.jpg. Buddha, come my friends. This is your last day here. Come and chill with me. Izuku coming. Izuku and Hisashi goes to chill with Buddha. Meanwhile in Japan, 1A were severed punished by Nizu. Their recommendation were eradicated. Since Nizu find out about what they did, they'll barely be able to get to UA, but they'll be highly supervised. They think that they didn't deserve that and they blame it everything on Izuku. Once I had my hands on you, Deku. You'll pay for everything. As for the adults, the ones who had normal jobs, they were fired by Nizu. Gran Torino and Recovery Girl punishment weren't affected them. The ones who were heroes, they had their paycheck cut by 90% and the money goes to Corkless community. Tashinori, please Nizu, tell us where is Izuku so we can make it up to him. Nizu, I told you many times, Izuku is Hisashi's son, not yours. And I told you, pray that he won't unleash vengeance on you. Inko, Izuku won't take vengeance on us. I'm his mother. Nizu, you're only the woman who give him birth. And Tashinori, don't think that you have a chance to fight Izuku. I know that you wanted to fight him and by miracle if you win, Izuku will return to you. Don't forget he's Sun Wukong reincarnation. Izuku can hold Mountain Samuru, the mountain who hold the celestial sky. OFA is no match for Izuku now, and both Tashinori and Inko leave in defeat. The next day, Izuku and Hisashi are back in Japan. They didn't have to take the plane since now they can travel on clouds. Izuku is now having some immortal peaches and will plant the seeds at his new home. Izuku is planning to give the peaches to the ones who were nice to him. Now Izuku is walking through Japan. He's wearing normal clothes and a pair of pants that has a hole in the back. Izuku first goes to reunite with Feeder. Izuku arrived at her house. Izuku knock on the door. Feeder. Who's there? Izuku. It's me, Feeder. Izuku. I've returned from my journey. Hearing his voice, Feeder quickly goes and opened the door, only to saw a monkey boy with golden eyes. Feeder, who are you? Izuku, ouch. I can't believe you're not recognized me. Feeder, it's me. Izuku.
Fite. No.
You're not. Izuku, yes. I am. Feeder, prove it. Izuku, okay. You're Feeder. Your power is Flame of the Phoenix. When we were little I called you cute and you blushed so hard that you erupted in flames. Feeder asterisk blushing asterisk I told you to not tell that again. Izuku. Wait, Izuku. Feeder jumped and hugged Izuku tight. Feeder, you're back.
Izuku, I'm sorry.
But now I've returned. Feeder let go of Izuku and looked closer at him. She saw that his hair is brown, He's covered for almost his entire body in fur. He has a monkey tail and golden eyes. Feeder. What happened to you? Izuku, oh. Allow me to present myself. Izuku snapped his fingers and his Monkey King outfit appear.
411 a 4 DC 488 bie 1 4 4 deg 4 DC 4 gradd Celsius Scythe. JPG.
Izuku. I'm the immortal Monkey King. Sun Wukong. Feeder. The great sage equal to heaven? Izuku, yup. I'm Sun Wukong reincarnation. Now I know that you want to hang out. Why not go to a walk? Feeder. Really? Let me change and I'll come. Izuku. Okay. Feeder goes to change. Feeder. Thought. Izuku is back. I can finally express my feelings for my love. Feeder jumped up and down from joy. Meanwhile, two females that barely interact with each other felt a pain in their chest. One was in her 25 and she's now teaching martial arts to her students. She wear white boots, a blue Chinese dress, and spike bracelets. Her name is Chun-Li. 44135C15860D6-92142A77D3B330EF.jpg. The other one has tan skin, silver hair, and she's in her 14. Her name is B. FF812A90549496B9F4D72576EF72DF.jpg. They were far away from each other, but they felt the same pain in their chest. B/Chun-Li thought, why am I feeling like this? Back to Izuku. Izuku is meditating while waiting for Feeder. After a few minutes, Feeder came.
Die now kans 38 ak 36 deg dai dd 3d 0 pimp dd petwar now 3 pimp now JPG.
Feeder. I'm ready. Izuku. Are you going to wear that? Feeder. I like to wear flashy outfits. Izuku, yeah, but that outfit attract unwanted attention. Feeder, why? Izuku, well, 1, your cleavage can be seen. 2, your legs are exposed. Feeder, oh, don't worry about it. Little do you know that I wear this outfit for you, Izuku. Izuku and Feeder are walking around town. Izuku, oh, here. Izuku hand Feeder an immortal peach and a pill. Feeder. What's this for? Izuku, well, you know that being the reincarnation of Sun Wukong also give me immortality. That is an immortal peach and that is a pill of immortality. I want to spend my eternity with the ones I care. Feeder. Really? Thank you. Now I have all the time in the world to be with you. Feeder eat the peach and took the pill, making her immortal as well. Feeder. Izuku. Now that you have returned, I can finally do it. Izuku. Do what? Feeder grabbed Izuku by the face and kissed him on the lips. Izuku was shocked at this, but kissed back because he also had feelings for Feeder and other girls. Izuku. That was wow. And yes, I'll be with you. Feeder. I'll also be with you. Now hold my hand. Izuku. Okay. Meanwhile, in heaven, Buddha. I'm so proud of you, Monkey King. Back to Earth. Izuku and Feeder are holding hands while walking around the city. Many people saw them. Random man. Looks like the monkey boy scored one. Random woman. Ah, they're so cute together. Izuku and Feeder buyed some food to eat on the walk. Then Izuku felt something. Izuku. Feeder. Duck. Feeder, huh? Izuku and Feeder ducked and dodged a kick from behind. Izuku then caught the leg of the attacker and throw it away. The attacker land on feet. Izuku. I didn't even came back in for a day in Japan and you already attack me. B. 92CFD79642DF2752EC6B2AB61E45A5.jpg. B. I wanted to make sure you're ready. I sensed you are fighting spirit and I recognize that fighting spirit anywhere. Izuku, well, I'm flattered. Then Feeder and B saw each other. Feeder/B. You. They glare at each other. Izuku. Did something happen while I was away? Feeder. Nothing. Just fighters' rivalry. You better stay away from Izuku. He's mine. B. Yeah. I won't let her stealing Izuku from me. Izuku. Anyway. Feeder. Should we continue our walk? Feeder coming. Can we take some sweets? Izuku. Sure. Feeder. Don't forget. You have to treat your girlfriend right. B. What? Feeder. That's right.
I'm Izuku girlfriend.
Winking face with tongue. B. Growling. Feeder. Don't be mad that I was faster than you. B. Oh yeah. B goes to Izuku. She grabbed Izuku by the scarf. He's still in his Monkey King outfit, and kiss him on the lips, shocking Izuku and infuriating Feeder. After B and Izuku separated, Feeder dragged her away. Feeder, what the hell? B, you're not the only one who has feelings for Izuku. Feeder, why you? Both Feeder and B were about to engage in battle, but Izuku got between them. Izuku, girls, can you not fighting? Feeder/B, fine. Both glare at each other. Izuku, since you came B, I have something for you. B, what is it? Izuku, here. Gives her a immortal peach and a pill, a immortal peach and a pill of immortality. B, does that mean, Izuku, you'll be immortal like me? I forgot to tell you, but I'm the reincarnation of Sun Wukong and I'm immortal. B, thank you so much. B eat the peach and took the pill, making her immortal as well. Then they resumed their walk. Feeder hugged Izuku right arm. B didn't like it and hugged Izuku left arm. Izuku didn't know how this happened. Then they arrived at a park and they saw how Chun-Li trained her students. Feeder, look, it's Chun-Li. B, I see her. She's a master of martial arts. Izuku saw Chun-Li again after 4 years. Izuku, sensei. Feeder/B, sensei? Feeder, Izuku, you know Chun-Li? Izuku, when I was 6 years old, I got lost and sensei found me. She guided me back home, and after that she teach me martial arts before I leave on my journey. Then Izuku heard the voices he wishes to never hear again. Izumi, look, it's Chun-Li. Katsuki, once I became #1 hero, she'll be begging to be my sensei. Shoto, in You Are Dreams, I'm gonna be #1. Izumi, keep dreaming both of you. I'm gonna be #1. Izuku thought, they haven't changed a bit.
Izuku tengo tan idea.
He jumped towards Chun-Li and deliver a kick, but Chun-Li caught it and throw Izuku away. Izuku land on his feet. Izuku, nice to see you're still in shape, sensei. Izuku took a renewal taekwondo fighting pose. Chun-Li, renewal taekwondo? Interesting. Chun-Li also took her signature fighting pose. They charge at each other. Izuku tried a right punch, but Chun-Li blocked. Chun-Li tried a kick, but Izuku also blocked it with a kick as well. They each block or dodge each other attacks. A crowd formed between them. Many were amazed that Izuku was putting a good match against Chun-Li. Izumi, who's that monkey boy? Mashiaro, I don't know, but he's very skilled in martial arts, especially in renewal taekwondo. Feeder and B giggle at this. Back to the fight. Neither Izuku or Chun-Li landed a strike to each other, but for Izuku, he was holding back. Chun-Li, you're good, but you've been holding back. Who are you? Izuku, ouch, sensei. I know it's been 4 years, but how could you forget you are student? Asterisk smile asterisk. Seeing his signature smile, Chun-Li immediately remember. Chun-Li, then smile. You're not who I think he is? Izuku, yes, sensei.
Itesme, Izuku.
I have returned. One thought. Deku? Chun-Li run and hugged Izuku, shocking everyone and pissing one a. Then Izuku hugged back and began to spin her, shocking everyone even more. Chun-Li, I can't believe it's you. Where have you been? Izuku, I was on a journey to control my power. One a thought. Power? Chun-Li, power? Izuku, yes. I harness power equal to heaven. I'm the Monkey King. Chun-Li, look at you. You were once my student and now you're the Monkey King. But how did you manage to avoid my attacks? Izuku, well, I was UR student, and I can read UR movements. Chun-Li, but you won't read this. Izuku, huh? Chun-Li grabbed Izuku by the scarf and kissed him on the lips, shocking Izuku and again everyone and pissing Minoru, who started to cry blood tears of jealousy. Minoru thought, how did that quirkless bastard got a hot girlfriend like Chun-Li? Both Feeder and B release a murderous aura. They go to Izuku and Chun-Li. Feeder, you can't kiss Izuku just like that. Chun-Li, and why not? I love him. Feeder, because I'm his girlfriend. I just confessed my love for Izuku already. All three glare at each other. Izuku, girls, can you not fight here? Please, all three fine. And Izuku and all three goes to discuss somewhere else while 1A followed them. Izuku is leaning on a wall while the three girls are discussing. Izuku, there's no use hiding. I know you're there. 1A comes from their hiding spots. Izuku, good to see you after 4 years. How's life? Katsuki, don't you dare to pretend that you don't know. Deku, Izumi, because of you, we were punished. Izuku, well, karma was collecting the debts. Katsuki charged at Izuku. Katsuki But Izuku wasn't fazed. He jumped above Katsuki and hit him on back of his head, making Katsuki to fall with the face on the ground. Izuku, can you not do anything that you're going to regret it? Then Izuku ducked a kick. Izuku, nope. Try harder. Izuku then caught a tongue. Izuku, Tsuyu, I know that you like me. I'm flattered, but a monkey and a frog won't work. Izuku let go of Tsuyu's tongue. The tongue wrapped around her neck and hit her in the face. Izuku, nice scarf by the way. Izuku then dodged a bow staff. Izuku, you know that's illegal quirk use and illegal weapon creation, Momo? Momo, shut up and let me hit you. Izuku, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're an idiot. Momo charged again and tried to hit Izuku, but Izuku just dodged it and he was reading a book. 85A9-4BF6-0-705B4-111B442D5479C.jpg. Izuku, by the way, do you know that over 70% of your family fortune is illegal? Momo, what? Izuku, most of the fortune is made from drugs dealing, traffic of organs, and the list goes on. Momo, you're lying. Izuku, I'm not. On my journey, I meet a lot of people who want to kill your father or fuck your mother. Besides, did your parents know that they cheat each other? All what? Izuku, her father is paying over $2,000 on mouth to fuck many bitches at a strip club from the west side of the town, and her mother is making money, but to another strip club from the south side of the town. Momo, you're lying. Izuku, am I? Shoto, her parents are honest and caring. They'll never. Minoru, oh my god. He's right. All of 1A turned to Minoru, who's at his phone. They watched a video where Momo mother is sucking dick after dick. Katsuki, she's having much experience with her job. Denki, oh my god, how she's took them. Your mother is a bitch. Kyoka, don't say that, Denki, but is true. Momo, Izuku, truth hurt. Doesn't? Now cry me a river. Momo leaving in tears. Everyone looked at Momo, who leave in tears. Shoto, I'll kill you, Deku. They turned and they didn't see Izuku anymore. Apparently Izuku leave because Feeder, B and Chunli finished talking while 1A look at the video. With Izuku. Izuku, so what did you talk about? Feeder, we came to the conclusion that B, all three of us have feelings for you. Chunli, and we decided to share you. Feeder, on the condition that I'm the alpha. Izuku, if you're okay with that, then I'll try to make all three of you happy. All three were happy and they took turns to kiss Izuku. After they kissed, Izuku, Sensei. Chunli, call me Chunli. Izuku, okay.
Shunli.
Here, Izuku gave her an immortal peach and a pill of immortality. Chunli, what are those? Izuku, since I'm the immortal Monkey King, I figured it out that I want the ones who were there for me to also be immortal. Chunli was happy about this. She ate the peach and took the pill, making her immortal as well. After that, Izuku goes home where he sleep. No one POV. Izuku and Hisashi are now on their new house, eating breakfast. Then Hisashi caught a call from Nizu to come to UA. Hisashi, son, Nizu want us to come to UA. Izuku, I think it's about what happened yesterday. And I'm sure that Izumi and her friends changed the story so that I attacked them without reason. Hisashi, well, let's go and see. Izuku and Hisashi goes to UA on clouds. Meanwhile at UA, Nizu, so, are you telling me that Izuku came back and attacked you? 1A, yes. Night Eye, why that brat attacked them? Because they attacked first. Earlier, Izuku and Hisashi arrived at UA and walked to Nizu's office. But before they enter, Izuku heard the voices that he hated. Izuku and Hisashi enter inside and Izuku said, Izuku, because they attacked first. Present. All of them looked at Hisashi and Izuku, but they didn't recognize Izuku because he's looking like another person. Hisashi, good to see you again. Nizu. Nizu, likewise. And good to see you again, nephew. Izuku, likewise, uncle. Inko, who are you? Izuku, I was expecting that the women who give me birth wouldn't recognize me. Nizu, Inko Yagi, he's Izuku Midoriya. Midnight, you can't be serious. Mike, that's right. He can't be Izuku. Izuku, and what do you know about me?
Midnicht Mik, huh?
Izuku, you know nothing about me. The only one who is my family here is Uncle Nizu. And to prove it, I'm Izuku. Uncle, our chess matches are now 16-17 for you. And we had many ties. Our last tie was when you took my queen, a bishop, and a horse. And I took all of your pawns, a bishop and a castle. Nizu, I remember perfectly that tie. You're definitely Izuku. Inko rushed to hug Izuku, but Izuku jumped out of the way, making Inko to hit the wall with her face. Inko, ow. Sweetie, why did you dodge my hug? Izuku, don't think that I forgot what you did to me. Eraserhead, problem child. Izuku, you're the worst. Sleep deprived. I look up to you because you fight Corkless. But when I was diagnosed as Corkless, you ignored me all of the time. And when I asked you to train me, you said you're busy. But you train Izumi when she asked you. Eraserhead looked down from guilt. Izuku, none of you were there for me when I was little. The only one I can call family is Uncle Nizu. Nizu, thank you, nephew. Now, they say that yesterday you attacked them without reason. Izuku, of course Izumi lied to her parents and they believe their golden child. They thought that Izumi and her friends are saints, but in reality are nothing but piece of shit. Mitsuki goes to Izuku and glare at him. Mitsuki, don't you dare to call my kids like that. Izuku, listen here, Mitsuki Bakugo. Everyone was shocked that he called her by the full name and not auntie. Izuku, I'm not your spineless husband or you are idiots brats, so get away from me or I'll wipe the floor with you. Everyone was shocked about what Izuku said, and from his tone, he won't hesitate to do it. Mitsuki, back away. Izuku, like I said, they changed the story so they won't get in troubles.
I attack Katsuki.
Yes, but he attacked first. I only used self-defense. And besides, they used their quirks without a license. Doesn't it that illegal? Toshinori, you're lying. Izumi will never do this. Hisashi, don't you dare call my son a liar. Izuku, Dad, don't try it. He's an idiot. He won't believe the truth even if it will bite him in the ass. But what they didn't know is that yesterday when they attacked me, they didn't saw the cameras. 1A lost their colors. Izuku, Uncle, please check the cameras from... Nizu checked the cameras from the area Izuku told and everyone saw the footage. Izuku, not so tough now, huh? Nizu asterisk, look at 1A asterisk, you have some nerve to lie to me. You'll be severed punished. Toshinori, Nizu, please, Nizu, don't even think about saving them. Katsuki, why did we get punished because of Deku? He's just a waste of time and space. Izuku, Corkless? Yes, but I'm more powerful than you and everyone here combined. Because I'm the Monkey King, the great sage equal to heaven. Night Eye, don't lie. There's no such thing as the Monkey King. Izuku, oh, you think so, Slenderman ripoff? Izuku pulled from his ear Rui Jingu Bang. Izuku, now you believe me? Night Eye, they're quirks that can do that. Izuku, then hold Rui Jingu Bang. Toshinori went to take Rui Jingu Bang from Izuku's hand, but couldn't even lift it, not even in his all-might form. Now Toshinori is tired and couldn't even take Rui Jingu Bang from Izuku's hand. Toshinori, what's with that staff?
Izuku ites Rui Jingu Bang.
It weighed almost 8 tons. All, Nizu and Hisashi. What? Izuku, like I said, I'm the immortal Monkey King, Sun Wukong, and you're lucky that I don't become a villain. Midnight, why did you say that? Izuku, how can you stop an immortal sentient being like me? The power I have is not a quirk, and I'm equal to heaven. Silence. Izuku, and don't think that I'll forgive any of you. From this room, only Uncle Nizu is my family, and I'm going to reward him. Uncle, here. Izuku, give Nizu a immortal peach and a pill of immortality. Nizu, what's this, nephew? Izuku, that's my reward for you, uncle. For being the only one who took care for me, I give you an immortal peach and a pill of immortality. All, Hisashi and Nizu. What? Eraserhead, you can't be serious. Izuku, and uncle already finished it. They looked at Nizu and he already finished the peach and the pill. Izuku, now uncle, you're immortal. You won't die from age. Nizu, thank you nephew. Now I have all the time to conquer the world. Izuku, you're welcome, uncle. Night Eye, you have to give to All Might as well. He need to become immortal as well. Izuku, nope. I don't give them to the ones who treat me like I didn't matter. All of you, except for Uncle Nizu, can die for all I care. Look at Toshinori, don't even think about giving me OFA. I don't want that weak power. And Izuku and Hisashi leave. Time skip. thanks to Kurumi.
Be with chwech saith di indeg saith. A 010 CDCC. 0B02 with chwech with C now. A with saith now with JPG.
Izuku enrolled into Aldera school after the meeting and the punishment of 1A. All of Aldera once find out about that Izuku is quirkless. They treat him like one, but fail every time. Now Izuku was joyful walking towards his home from school when he heard the mutt.
Katsuki ou Deku.
Where do you think you're going? Izuku home. Izumi. Not until we beat you. Izuku started to laugh. He turned and he saw his former friends. 1A. Denki. What's so funny? Izuku. The thing that you want to fight is hilarious. They got angry and prepared their quirks. Izuku. I see you are serious. Let's have some fun. He pulled from his ear a Rui Jingu bang. Shoto. Where that staff come from? Izuku. A magician never reveal his secrets. And didn't I already show it when you were punished? Shoka. Like a staff can do something. She sent an ice glacier. Izuku just sit there and with only a swing of his staff and created a wind gust that shattered the ice. All what? Izuku, well, you looked at that. I only swing my staff and I shatter the ice. Laughs. He begin to spin Rui Jingu bang. Izuku. Shall we get going? Izumi. What happened to you, Deku? Izuku. Always foolishness. Izumi. While you have incredible quirks, I'm equal to heaven. None of them 22 managed to land a hit on Izuku. Izuku asterisk laugh asterisk man. What a wonderful jogging. Then he had to block a punch from All Might. He managed to block the punch with Rui Jingu bang, but he was pushed into the wall. Izumi? Are you okay? Izumi. Yeah, but what happened to Deku? I don't know. Izuku got out from the debris. Izuku, man, the disappointment come. Izuku. What gotten into you to attack Yo? You are sister and Yo you are friends. Izuku 1. They're not my friends. 2. She's not my sister. 3. Why don't you check the cameras? Izuku pointed at the camera and 1 loses his color. Izuku. Man. That expression of yours is hilarious. Laughs. All Might got ready to fight if it was the case. Katsuki launched at Izuku, but Izuku kicked him back to the others. How could you hit Katsuki? Izuku. Clearly you're an idiot. If you want to fight, then go for it. Change. Some smoke appear. Izuku. Behold me, immortal Monkey King. X3.
Vave with gradd vachrenheits pim. Deg pedwar bi saith pimp pedwar af 0 chwech di 2 gradd vachrenheits 0 pimp a saith a 3 degi 3 deg 3 JPG.
All of them wide their eyes when they saw Izuku with 3 heads, 6 arms, and 3 Rui Jingu bang. Izuku charged at All Might.
Izuku bang.
Zoom. Block this. 3x. Izuku send All Might to a wall. Izuku, wow, would you look at that? The symbol of peace is no match for the great sage equal to heaven. Laugh. Rise up and charge again at Izuku. Izuku. Sorry, I don't have time for more fun. Soul punch. Izuku punch All Might in the chest and All Might fall on the ground, barely able to stand. What did you do to me? Izuku. I punch you in the soul. Like the name indicate. Why does it hurt so much? Izuku. Like I said, I punch you in the soul with a devastating blow. Now bye. Asterisk whistle asterisk. A cloud came from the sky and land in front of Izuku. Izuku got on the cloud and leave. The next day, Izuku just finished school for that day. Not that he care about it. Again, many students, including 1A, tried to attack him, but end up being humiliated by Izuku. Izuku is now walking home. Then he heard an explosion. Izuku goes and he saw the sludge villain is holding Katsuki. Izuku then heard the heroes who didn't do anything. Izuku then goes to a dark corner, made his Monkey King outfit appear and goes to the clouds. With the heroes, they couldn't save Katsuki. Damn it. We don't have the suited quirks for this situation. The sky begins to show ray of sunshine and a voice begin to sing. The winds of a storm, they cloud the sky, and the sun begins to fade. A wish from the mortals. I hear their cries, so the demons, I'll cast them away. The civilians and heroes looked in the sky and they saw Izuku who's looking with his golden eyes. 0F931006583 EB31C272537229F33A4.jpg. Then Izuku landed from the ground, next to the heroes. Who are you? Izuku pulled from his ear Rui Jingu Bang and charged at the sludge villain. I'm a product of the heavens and earth, sent to save you, outcast to fate from the devils above. I'm a weapon who hurts those that hate you, so praise up to the light of the sun. Izuku transformed into a phoenix and absorbed the flames. Then he turned back and used his body freezing spell and paralyzed the sludge. Sludge, what did you do? Izuku, I paralyzed you. Izuku took Katsuki from the sludge and threw it to the heroes. Then Izuku deactivated his body freezing spell. Izuku, sorry about that. Sludge, why did you apologize for? Izuku, because I paralyzed you. And I know you didn't want to become a villain. Isn't that right? Sludge, it's true. I was abused and neglected for something beyond my control. My friends, my family, they turned their backs on me. Izuku, looks like we're the same. Sludge, what do you mean? You're a hero. Izuku, who said I'm a hero? I'm something much more powerful than a hero. Sludge, who are you? Izuku, I'm the great sage equal to heaven. I'm the Monkey King reincarnation, Sun Wukong. And before I discovered my ancestor power, I was like you, and I want to give you a chance. All you have to do is take my hand. Izuku extend his hand. Sludge, you're not afraid that I might attack you? Izuku, I know that you want to attack me, but I also know that you became a villain because of this society. Sludge, you're right about that. The sludge took Izuku's hand. Izuku, then let's go. Sludge, where? Izuku, somewhere where you'll feel home. Izuku and Sludge prepared to leave, but the heroes stopped them. Da, you're not going anywhere. Kamui, he's a villain and you break the laws. Izuku, 1, he might be a villain, but you turned him into one. 2, I didn't break any law. Empty lady, but you used your quirk without authorization. Izuku, what quirk? I don't have anything like that. Backdraft, but you turned into a phoenix. Izuku, that's not a quirk. I'm the Monkey King, Sun Wukong. Da, like I'm gonna believe that you're some kind of immortal sentient being. Death Arms tried to grab both Sludge and Izuku, but Izuku jumped and kicked him in the face, sending him into a wall. The other heroes got ready to fight, but Izuku was having enough. Izuku, enough. Izuku hit the ground with Rui Jingu Bang on the ground, making a small earthquake. Izuku, listen here. I'm the Monkey King, and I won't allow any more innocents to be treated like a plague in this society. If I ever find out that you did something to quirkless, weak quirks or villainy quirks, you'll feel the wrath of the Monkey King. They're innocents and humans being like you, but you treat them like they didn't matter. I'll be their protector. And Izuku and the sludge leave on a cloud. Izuku Monkey King clothes. No one POV. Izuku is walking through the halls and arrive at 1A class. His past managed to get into the hero course after they did the entrance exam. Nizu suggested Izuku if he want to be the new hand-to-hand combat teacher. Izuku accepted and now he's a teacher. Now Izuku opened the door of 1A. He arrived 1 hour earlier. Izuku saw the yellow sleeping bag on the floor. Izuku, I know you're there, Aizawa. You can't hide from me, and I won't call you uncle either. Aizawa, who was in his sleeping bag, heard everything and he felt the guilty for ignoring Izuku back in the day and only focus on Izumi. Izuku just go next to the teacher place, sat on his tail and begin to meditate. 1 hour later, 1A enter inside one by one. They glared at Izuku because their recommendations were rejected and their entrance exam was more difficult than the rest of them. But the most intensity glare was from Momo. Ever since the truth from her parents' fortune was revealed, everything from their wealth was confiscated and her parents were thrown in jail. Now Momo is staying at Izumi house and she's working as a maid at a cafe. But she's been watched every move. Katsuki, Deku, what are you doing here? Izuku, what do you think I do? Mutt, I'm the new hand-to-hand combat teacher. Tenya, you're not suited to be a teacher. I order you to step from this spot. Izuku, and you're not suited to be a hero. If the world find out what you did, you'll be thrown in jail and throw the key. And don't think that you have a chance against me. Don't forget, I'm the great sage who harness power equal to heaven. 1A glare at Izuku, but they know that they don't have any chance against someone at his caliber. Izuku, hey, sleep deprived. Wake up and start already. Aizawa rose up from his sleeping bag. Eraserhead, I'll be your homeroom teacher. Put this uniforms on and come to the training field where me and Prob, Izuku sent a glare at Eraserhead, and the glare was one that put Eraserhead and 1A on their knees. Eraserhead, me and Monkey King will be waiting. Izuku released them and jumped out on the window. Then they saw how he was staying on a cloud that Izuku ride on the training field. 1A grabbed the uniforms and go to change. Meanwhile, Izuku is sitting on his tail and meditate. Eraserhead came. Eraserhead, was jumping out on the window necessary? However, Izuku ignored him. After 20 minutes, 1A came. Eraserhead, you're late. You took too much to change. Shoto, what's that to do with anything? Izuku, and you call yourselves heroes. If you took too much to change, people would die waiting for you, idiots. 1A glared at him. Eraserhead, he's right. Now let's start the tests. 1A, start the tests, cannon. Izumi landed on top 10. Katsumi and Shoka are the same like their brothers. Eraserhead, also I lied about expulsion. It was a test to make you sure you give it all you have. Izuku, and yet they failed my test. Both 1A and Eraserhead turned to Izuku, who was still meditating on his tail. Izumi, what was that, Deku? Izuku, you heard me, Sugar Queen. You failed my test. Focus. Eraserhead, they did focus on the test. Izuku, focus is not only that, is also focusing on the surroundings. Focus is the breeze of the wind, moisture in the air, the Wi-Fi connection, the fact that I'm an immortal sentient being who can live forever, which I'll never be able to die. The pigeon shit that'll fall on the mutt head. All what? Then a pigeon shit fall on Katsuki head. Katsuki, what the F you? Izuku, focus is also about the two idiots who are hiding behind the wall and the bug over there. Point at a grasshopper. Then from their hiding spots came All Might and Magnet. Magnet, how did you know? Izuku, don't forget who am I. I'm the immortal Monkey King. Now I have to leave. And Izuku leave them while 1A glared at him. With Izuku, he was walking joyfully around the halls. Then Izuku was called to the teacher's office. Once arriving there, he noticed that there wasn't any chair for him. Nizu, Monkey King, I deeply apologize for you. But because you're new at teaching, we didn't have time to get you a chair. Izuku, don't worry, Nizu. Izuku goes to the tables and Izuku is now sitting on his tail. Izuku, there. I don't need a chair. 13. That's a strong tail you have. Izuku, thank you. Midnight, but your tail will be all right? Izuku, now you care about my well-being. Namiri? Midnight felt hurt that Izuku called her by the first name and not auntie. Nizu, the first year sure is something. Izuku, but most of them are using their quirks too much. There'll be time when the quirks will be useless. Snipe, can you elaborate? Monkey King? Izuku, sure. Do you remember about the sludge villain? All of them nodded. Izuku, Empty Lady couldn't walk through narrowed places. Kamui Woods didn't do anything. Death Arms said that his quirk is not strong enough. The only one who was doing his hero job was Backdraft. Vlad, but he only was dealing with fire. Izuku, yes. He was making sure that the fire wouldn't spread while the other three didn't do anything. Let's not forget about the student from 1A, Katsuki Bakugo, who caused the fire. Toshinori, how could you blame the fire on young Bakugo? Izuku, I was only said the obvious. We all saw how he was using his quirk illegally to try to escape, but make things worse. Let's not forget about the entire 1A record that's no among us. Nizu, Monkey King is correct. Now let's resume our meeting. Time skip. Thanks to Kurumi.
Chwech gradd Celsius 87, a 5.89.0 biebi chwe, 15.47888 a JPG.
The meeting was over. Izuku is now walking back home. Once arriving home, he was greeted by his father. Then Izuku goes to bed and fall asleep. No one POV. Izuku woke up from his sleep. Then he goes and eat breakfast, brush his teeth, and then change to his Monkey King outfit by just a snap of fingers. Izuku then exit outside. Izuku, Dad, I'm going to UA. Isashi, be safe, son. Don't forget, if they piss you too much, you can fight back. Izuku, I know, Dad. Izuku walked to UA. On the way to UA, he saw one of his friends that he met on his journey sitting on a bench. D0830D99387F8D1654D1E8CCB43E6.jpg. Izuku, good to see you again. Shinobu, good to see you as well. Izuku. What brings you here? Izuku. Well, I'm on the way to UA. By the way, how are you doing with the loss of Rengoku? Shinobu. Rengoku death had affected us all. But I know that Rengoku wouldn't. That will be sad. He'll be wanting to keep moving forward. Izuku, I know. He was a great friend. Izuku became to cry over Rengoku death. Flashback. Rengoku is hurt. Rengoku, be strong. Monkey King and Rengoku fall dead. Flashback end. Izuku thought, I'll become stronger and stronger to protect my friends. Izuku, I need to go. Shinobu, it was nice seeing you again. Shinobu, goodbye. Izuku and Izuku leave to UA, but then felt a hand holding his. Izuku turned and Shinobu kissed his cheek. Shinobu, this is for being a good friend. Izuku. Meanwhile, with Feeder, B and Chun-Li, they felt a pain in the chest for no reason. Feeder, B/Chun-Li thought, why am I feeling like this? Back to Izuku. He's resuming his walk to UA. Once Izuku arrived at UA, he goes to 1A class. Izuku arrived 1 hour earlier. He walked straight to 1A, but then was stopped by midnight. E4 123 B9 DD5 938 F1 F142 A2 F03 D6 46 E2 11.jpg. Izuku, what do you want? Namuri? Midnight felt hurt that her nephew called her by the first name instead of auntie. Midnight, Izuku, Izuku, it's Monkey King to you. Only my true family and friends can call me Izuku. Midnight, but I'm your family. Izuku then glared at her and his eyes glowed golden. Midnight immediately fall on the ground from Izuku intense glare and pressure. Izuku, listen here, Namuri. Try to act like you're part of my family and you'll face the wrath of the Monkey King. You and the other idiots make your choice by ignoring and neglect me. Izuku released his glared and leave Midnight on the ground. Izuku finally arrived at 1A. He saw the yellow bag on the ground. Izuku, don't even pretend that you weren't there. Sleep deprived. Eraserhead, who was inside the bag, heard the words, and even if Izuku didn't use his glare, he still feels like he was falling on the ground from guilt. Izuku goes to the teacher table and got on his tail and started meditating. After an hour, Wana came. They glared at Izuku, who is still meditating. Katsuki, oh icy hot. I give $10 if you punch Deku. Shoto *, smirk *, I'll do it for free. Shoto goes and ready a punch, but as soon as he was about to make contact with Izuku, a sudden force pushed Shoto to the wall. Izuku then opened his eyes and stood on his feet. Izuku, Shoto, I know that you like UA, but don't hug the wall. Shoto * in pain * shut. Izuku * rolled eyes * K. Sleep deprived. Wake up and start the lesson already. Eraserhead got up from his sleeping bag. Eraserhead, when are you going to stop with that nickname? Izuku, when are you going to take everything back? This immediately shut down Eraserhead. Izuku, that's what I thought. The lessons start. Math, English, science. Then it was time for the hero training. Momo, I wonder who'll teach us. Minoru, I bet it's a beautiful woman with giant tits and ass. Izuku, and that's why you'll never have a girlfriend. Minori, shut up, like you'll have any girlfriend. Izuku, did you forget about Chun-Li? Minoru * remember * how did Chun-Li choose you? A quirkless freak. I should be the one who'll grope her breast and ass and having my dick insi. He didn't have to finish because Izuku released his glare to Minoru, making him fall on the ground. Izuku, listen here, disgusting pervert. If I ever find out that you'll be doing perverts things again, you'll face my wrath. Understand?
Minoru, YYSS.
Izuku, good. Now the idiots are here. Then the door burst open, revealing All Might and Magnet.
Pedwar cant un deg un af, pum deg pedwar gradd Celsius chwe, deg saith gradd Fahrenheit pump, a wyth saith pedwar tri chwech pump saith, un e tri chant, pedwar deg pump CDD 0B JPG.
AM/Magnet. We're coming through the door like, Izuku, two idiots who didn't read the files of the students and they didn't thought that some of the students might have quirks which make them sensible at sounds. Two idiots who almost ripped the door from the wall. Two idiots who leave marks on the ground from running and give more work to the janitor. Both All Might and Magnet looked down because they didn't thought of that. Izuku, just start the stupid hero lesson. Magnet, right? Today we'll be doing AM battle training, Magnet. But what are heroes without costumes? Izuku, humans being. Magnet pressed a button and from the wall came 22 cases. This is YOUR costumes. Suit up in the locker room and meet me. Magnet and IZ asterisk Izuku glare at him asterisk Monkey King at ground beta, and wanna grab their cases and leave to change. Izuku goes to jump through the window, but then a hand was on his shoulder. Izuku, what can I do for you? Inko? Magnet, Izuku. She stopped when she saw Izuku eyes glowed golden. Magnet, Monkey King, where are you going? The door is there. Izuku, nah. Izuku jumped out of the window and landed on a cloud he called. Izuku arrived at ground beta and started to meditate on his cloud. After 20 minutes and 1A came M3A9 F23079 3E6 6CDB2 1C5 7AF082B1474.jpg DD615 3C16465 DB5 9B5800 BC7A470 CB40.jpg 90DF737D887 ed67341D78E48A5F8684.jpg E5BD498C48D602E9 CBC159AB5FA7282.jpg They say the clothes make the hero, and you look absolutely, Izuku, lame and ridiculous. They turned to Izuku, who got off from his cloud. Izuku, you look pathetic in these. The one glared at Izuku, but he just ignored them. Magnet, Monkey King, can you elaborate? Izuku, the girls had tight costume that shows too much. Point at Toru, she's wearing nothing. Point at Tenya, he looked like Incursio ripoff. Most of them didn't even have any protection on them. Momo, like your outfit is perfect? Izuku, I don't care what other people think of me, but let's not forget that your costume is the worst. Momo, what did you just say to me? Izuku, you heard me. You only wear a swimsuit with a belt and boots. Seriously? Boots with heels? Besides, you can't do anything without this. Point at the book he had in his hand. Momo looked back and she saw that she didn't have her book anymore. Momo, how did you do that? Izuku, my thoughts are faster than the speed of light and my body can keep it with my thoughts. Besides, a book, and you call yourself intelligent. Why not a smartwatch? Or some glasses with AI that can answer your questions about materials? What an idiot you are. Momo glare at Izuku. Izuku, am I supposed to be intimidated by that? This is a glare. Izuku glare at Momo with his golden eye and Momo fall on her knees and with the face on the ground. Izuku, don't forget who I am. Izuku released his glare and Momo managed to get up. Izuku, now continue with your lessons, Captain Steroids. Do you really have to call me that? Izuku, or you prefer Might? This silenced both All Might and Magnet. They resumed the lesson. All Might started to explain the situation. Canon. The teams, canon. Except is that Katsuki is with Izumi and Tenya is with Ochako and Katsumi is with Shoka. Magnet. And Monkey King will fight one of the teams since the numbers of the teams are impaired. Who'll wanna fight Monkey King? Then Izumi and Katsuki stepped forward. Izumi/Katsuki, I'll fight Deku. Izuku rolled his eyes because of this stupidity. Izuku thought, how they can defeat someone whose power is equal to heaven and has over 4,000 years of experience in battle? Time skip. Thanks to Kurumi. 6AF82EB32D38BA6B98882B7 at 0B29F9.jpg. Now Izuku is entering the building. Izuku used his golden eyes to see through the walls and locate the bomb, Izumi and Katsuki. Izuku to easy. Izuku is walking straight to the bomb room, but he was stopped by Katsuki. Izuku, man, I was wondering where you're going to show up, despite the fact that I already knew where were you.
Katsuki, what?
Izuku, my golden eyes also have the ability to see through things and illusions. Hiding from me is useless. Katsuki gritted his teeth because Izuku can easily locate him no matter what. He charged at Izuku with his right hook. Izuku simply jumped out of the way. Izuku, miss me. Katsuki tried to launch an explosion, but again Izuku dodged it with ease. Izuku, nice try, douchebag. Katsuki tried to land a hit on Izuku. Keyword tried. Izuku, Are you done? Then Katsuki raised his right arm to Izuku. Katsuki, you know how my quirk work? Don't you, Deku? Izuku realized what Katsuki wanted to do. Izuku, idiot, don't use that here. An explosion that big would bring the entire building on you. However, Katsuki didn't listen and pulled the pin, releasing his explosion. The entire building began to shake. At the monitor room, one smirked at this. They thought that Izuku will die. Back to the building, Izumi felt the shaking. Izumi, what's Katsuki doing? Intercom. Izumi, get out of there. The explosion is coming straight to you. Izumi. What? Izumi felt the explosion coming up to her. She quickly jumped out through the window and used her telekinesis to fly. She saw that most of the building was burned from the explosion. Back to the fight, Izuku managed to grab Katsuki's arm and pointed up, releasing the explosion above. Izuku then threw Katsuki in the wall. Izuku, you could have killed someone? Katsuki, so what? Izuku, don't you hear me? You could have killed someone? Imagine if this building was full of people. What do you think will happen then? Silence. Izuku, you say that you want to be a hero, but I only see a villain who doesn't care about anything other than himself. Like you told me all these years. It's time to put you in your place. Izuku's eyes become golden and walked towards Katsuki. Katsuki felt the fear like he was about to face a mountain. Katsuki, wait, let's talk. Izuku, the time for talking is over. Feel the wrath of the immortal Monkey King. Izuku moved fast and delivered a gut punch in Katsuki's stomach, smashing him through the wall. Then Izuku started to beat the shit out of Katsuki in the air. 53714 EB 7292 AC 4317962 C1A4B51C.jpg. Izuku delivered then a strong kick, smashing Katsuki on the ground. The fall made Katsuki unconscious. Izuku, never do that again. Then, Izumi, Detroit smash. Izuku caught the fist with barely effort. Izuku, looks like you're like this mutt. Izuku began to squeeze Izumi's fist. Izumi, let me go. Izuku, it's time to remind you who I am. Izuku delivered a soul punch to Izumi, making her fall on the ground. Izumi asterisk in pain asterisk, what did you do to me? Deku? Izuku, I soul punched you. And by the way, the old lady quirk is not working with the soul punch. Have fun dealing with the pain. And Izuku leaving both Katsuki, who was unconscious, and Izumi, who was holding her belly from pain. Once arriving at the monitor room, he heard a voice. Tenya. Recipro burst. Tenya rushed to Izuku and kicked him, but Izuku caught the leg without any effort. Izuku asterisk still holding Tenya leg asterisk, are you even trying? Tenya. Let me go, you villain. And I order you to step away from the teacher's spot and listen to me like the dog you are. And while your girlfriends will die like the bitch there. Izuku then soul punched Tenya too. Tenya fall on the ground from pain. Izuku, for this day on, you're expelled from UA and blacklist from every hero school in the world. Cause of that is illegal quirk use, attacking a teacher and trying to order to a teacher. Denki, you can't do that.
Izuku, oh, I can.
Unlike him, I have the power to do it. Shoto, like anyone will believe you. Izuku, did you forget that this room has cameras, and did you forgot about Detective Naomasa quirk? This silenced them because they forgot about the cameras and Detective Naomasa quirk, lie detector. Izuku asterisk look at Tenya asterisk pack your things and get out from UA by the end of the day. Izuku then call his cloud and flies home because he finished his job for today. No one POV. Izuku is walking through the streets with joy. One of his tormentors was expelled from UA hero course. But unfortunately is that the dickhead called his parents and managed to get him back to UA, but to the general course. With Izuku, he's happy walking through the streets. Then he heard a voice. Hello there, stranger. Would you like a cup of tea? Izuku knew that voice. He turned and he saw
Una candela 0D ab 12 35.600, 63 de 565 EAT, vuitena 03 de 043, 9 JPG.
Izuku. It's good to see you again, Master Wu. Izuku bowed to Master Wu. Wu, please, Izuku. You don't need to bow to me. Now come and let's have some tea. You are friends will going to like you are company. Izuku goes with Master Wu and enter inside the tea shop. There Izuku saw his friends. CA0A043DC830BF6Fab3FDB6843Kuka.jpg. Imagine that Pixel is also with them. Izuku. Hey, friends. Miss me? Once they saw Izuku, they rushed and hugged him, tackled him on the ground. Kai. It's so good to see you again, Izuku. Yeah. Nothing is the same without our monkey. They got off from Izuku, who started to clean himself from the dust. Izuku. It's good to see you again, my friends. Cole, come on. Let's have some food and talk about our lives. Izuku and his friends goes to have some food and chat. Kai. So, how's life, oh great sage equal to heaven? Everyone laughed, including Izuku. Izuku. It's wonderful. I'm surrounded by the people who like me for who I am, not what I am. Dane. It's always wonderful to have someone like you, Izuku, as our friend. Izuku. The feeling is mutual, Zane. Though some call this weird. An ancient monkey and a nindroid.
Nia.
Even today, I can't believe that your son Wukong descendant. Izuku. Life is like a river, full of possibilities. Wu. Looks like the young boy became a wise monkey. Izuku and his friends resumed to eat the food and drinking their tea. After. Izuku. Thank you for the meal and tea, Master Wu. Bow. Wu. I told you that you don't need to bow to me. Izuku. Izuku rose his head and leave. Now Izuku is going home, but then he felt an energy he knew too well. Izuku pulled from his ear Rui Jingu Bang and blocked a sword attacker. Glad to see that you didn't lack of skill. Izuku. It's good to see you again, Jack. 1E520A675A5C8A4622BC69AA9565E7.jpg. They bow to each other. Izuku. What brings you here, Jack? Do you feel the evilness in the air? Izuku. Yes. Looks like Chase Young and Hannibal Roybean are up to something. Jack. And I recently sensed some of Aku energy. Izuku. How's that possible? Didn't you destroy him? Jack. As much as I wish to destroy Aku, I can't. Without darkness, there's no light. The world need to be in balance. There'll be always small tracks of Aku. He'll regenerate in time.
Izuku Ino.
Even if Aku will return, we'll be ready. Jack. I'm grateful that we have you on our side, Monkey King. Izuku and Jack bowed to each other and go on separate ways, but not before to do the Xiaolin Brotherhood sign. 5986F5C416-19D-F2C9-7090C1F0A9-15599F.jpg. Izuku/Jack. Brother. Izuku and Jack part away. With Izuku, he's walking to a temple. DF83B95FA3288BB767B319-170 Kaka50B2.jpg. Izuku. This bring back memories. It sure does, Monkey King. Izuku turned and he saw 1752F0F804F786-2FAF733FAF2 ed0A.jpg. Izuku Master Feng. Bow. Feng, you don't need to bow, Monkey King. As a matter of fact, we should bow to you for every time you protect humanity from demons. Izuku. I just do the right thing. Feng, indeed. Now come. I know why are you here. Izuku followed Master Feng towards the temple. There Izuku saw some old friends. 4843F03B6E4B1FD8957E0C64AE5Fa3B.jpg. Izuku. Hey guys. Miss me? Omi, Raimundo, Kimiko, Clade and Dojo. Once they saw Izuku, they rushed to him and brought him into a hug. Dojo. Oh, how I missed you, Monkey King. Raimundo ye? Ming. You have to visit us more. Izuku. I know that, but don't forget about that. I am the Monkey King who has a duty to the world. They released Izuku from the hug and they walk inside the temple. Izuku. I came here with bad news. Omi. What is it? Izuku. Jack informed me that he sensed Aku presence. Feng. I'm afraid that's why Chase Young and Hannibal Roybean are out there. Kimiko. Why would Chase Young and Hannibal look for Aku? Izuku. I don't know why, but we need to be careful. Omi, you're right. We saw how Chase Young and Hannibal are when they work together. I don't want to see if they join force with Aku. Izuku. I don't want either, but something tell me is that neither Chase Young or Hannibal are working together. Clade, Izuku is right. We saw how both Chase Young and Hannibal hate each other. Feng. And we must stop them. If they manage to bring Aku back, it will be the end of the world. After, Izuku bowed to his master and friends and got ready to leave, but his friends entrusted him with Tushin Ganwu 02F2909843F509E0697B7509FC1D29BD.jpg Golden Tiger Claws and B84CD09OB9CB34C62786800849333126.jpg Shroud of Shadows. Izuku then goes home where he got some sleep. The next day, Izuku woke up, eat breakfast, brush his teeth, and then change to his Monkey King outfit by just a snap of fingers. Then he got outside and head to UA, but then he heard a voice. Phoenix Flame. A phoenix made of flames came towards Izuku. Izuku then transformed into a phoenix and absorbed the flame. 9.391721DAD288D5 KVA05097 AD95.jpg. Izuku then turned back. Izuku. Good to see you again, Feeder.
Now saith pedwar tri di pimp gradd Fahrenheit saith cant chwe deg DC 82 web now pimp saith 126 a pedwar 122 JPG.
Feeder. Where have you been? Izuku? I didn't saw you yesterday. Izuku. Sorry, Feeder, but I had to meet with some friends and I talk with them. Feeder. Are these friends of yours strong? Izuku. Why do you ask that? Feeder. I want to fight them. I'm a fighter after all. Izuku. Maybe someday I'll introduce you to them. Feeder. Are they known by the world? Izuku. You can say that. Now I have to go to UA. Feeder. That's where I head to. I'm in the hero course, class 1B. Let me come with you.
Izuku. Fine.
Izuku goes to walk, but then noticed that someone jumped on his back.
Izuku a feater.
What are you doing? Feeder. I'm too lazy to walk today. I want to ride on your back. Izuku didn't argue with Feeder and goes to UA. Feeder wasn't even heavy for Izuku since Izuku has Sun Wukong's strength. Izuku. It seems that you're enjoying this. Aren't you, Feeder? Feeder. I have no idea what are you talking about. Feeder smiled and hugged Izuku tighter, pressing her melons on his back. Izuku didn't said anything and continued to walk to UA. Once they arrived, Feeder got down from Izuku back. Izuku. I'll see you later, Feeder. Feeder. See you. Feeder kissed Izuku on the lips and she goes to her class. Izuku. I'll make a funny prank. Shroud of Shadows. Izuku become invisible and goes to 1A class. At 1A, Izuku enter through the opened window and watched while still being invisible. Eraserhead. I watched the footage from yesterday. Bakugo, work on that temper. Yagi, you too.
Beakugo esko sa crtica Izumi TCH.
Izuku then goes to Katsuki and slap him on the head. Katsuki hit the desk with his face. Katsuki. Who the fuck hit me? Izuku. Hee. They heard a laugh. Eraserhead activated his quirk, but nothing happened. Then Izuku goes to Izumi and grope her. Izumi * blushing * eep. Izuku. Hee. Shoto. Whoever you are, you better show yourself if you know what's best for you. Izuku then goes and slams Shoto head to the desk, breaking his nose. Izuku. Hee. This is hilarious. Shroud of Shadows. Izuku make himself revealed. Izuku. The best prank ever. Laugh. 1A * angry * Deku. Izuku, what a good prank. Laugh. Eraserhead launch his capture scarf. Izuku just caught the scarf without even looking. Izuku. Kinda slow, sleep deprived. And by the way, your quirk is useless against me. Wouldn't that make you quirkless against me? Eraserhead deactivated his quirk. Eraserhead. You have 60 seconds to explain why did you made yourself invisible and do this stupid prank. Izuku? Or, both of us know that you're no match for me. But to answer your question, I decided to play a little prank. Eraserhead. You called making yourself invisible and hit them is hilarious? Izuku, yes. Don't forget, sleep deprived. They did things far worse than this to me in the past. I suggest you to check before act. You might regret someday. Izuku let go of Eraserhead's scarf. Izuku. Now continue with this stupid lesson. Eraserhead turned to the students. Eraserhead. Today you're going to do something that will decide your future. 1A. Not another test. Eraserhead. You have to choose a class representative. Izuku * yam * I'm going to meditate. Izuku sat on his tail and began to meditate. The class began to yell of how each other want to be class representative. But then they decide to vote for one. In the end, Izumi was chosen class representative and Momo vice president. Izuku is still meditating. Izumi, hey Deku. Izuku asterisk snore asterisk. Izumi, hey, I know you can hear me.
Izuku no, itzante.
Anyway, I'll go ahead. Sleep deprived, I'll wait at the bus. Golden Tiger Claws. Izuku created a portal with the Golden Tiger Claws and goes to wait at the bus. Eraserhead told them how they'll go to a facility called USJ. Time skip. Thanks to Kurumi. 7A7A48763D3CA1A1CA8BA50D233A374.jpg. 1A and Eraserhead are outside and wait for the bus. 997, 998, 999, 1000. They turned and they saw Izuku, who was doing finger standing push-ups. Izuku got back on his feet. Izuku, oh, you're here. I was getting bored. Then Izuku saw Tenya with them. Izuku, didn't I expelled you yesterday? Eraserhead, he has returned to UA, but on the general course. Izuku, I feel bad for the homeroom teacher at the general course. Just get on the bus. Tenya got angry and charged at Izuku. Tenya, Recipro burst. Izuku, Ninja Go. Izuku used Spinjitzu and sent Tenya to the wall. Izuku, don't forget who I'm. They got on the bus. Izuku took the seat next to the driver to stay away from the class and Eraserhead. Izuku thought, I don't think that Chase Young and Hannibal are the only ones that are looking to resurrect Aku. They're also Aku servants. Izuku's train of thoughts was stopped when a tongue started to poke him. Izuku opened his eyes and he saw that Tsuyu was keep poking him with her tongue. Izuku, what can I do for you? Azui? Tsuyu, I usually speak what's on my mind.
Izuku goayad.
Tsuyu, do you think you're better than us? Deku? Everyone, driver and Eraserhead, turned to Izuku and Tsuyu. Izuku, I never said that I'm better than you. You keep saying that. I never said that. I only said that I'm the great sage equal to heaven. Then it hit them. Izuku never said that he's better than them. They always thought that. Izuku, but to answer your question, yes, I'm better than all of you combined. Katsuki, what did you just said? Deku, Izuku, you heard me, Mutt. Shoto, like you can do something special. You're just a monkey. Izuku, then let me ask you a question, Shoto. Can you make clones of yourself? Shoto, Izuku, do you have numerous spells in your arsenal? Katsumi? Katsumi, Izuku, do you have numerous transformations? Mizo? Mizo, Izuku, do you have 7 means of immortality? Izumi? Izumi, Izuku, can you lift Mount Samuru? Mutt? The great monument that hold the celestial sky. Katsuki, Izuku, do you have a vast knowledge of mystical artifacts? Momo? Momo, Izuku, like I said, I'm more powerful than all of you combined. I can one-shot Tashinori if I want. Izumi, like you can do that, Deku. Izuku, do you remember how I soul punch him? Izumi grieth her teeth because she remember how her father was on the ground after Izuku soul punch him, and because she know the pain of that far too well from yesterday. The bus arrived at the USJ. Izuku goes inside. 1A and Eraserhead followed. Izuku, good to see you again, 13. 13. It's good to see you too, Monkey King. Now let me show you around. Then Izuku felt a powerful energy. Izuku quickly took Rui Jingu Bang from his ear and got a fighting stance. 13. Monkey King, what is it? Izuku, problems. Eraserhead, where? Then a portal opened and many villains came outside. A man with hands over his body, and a man made out of purple mist. Izuku, stay back. I'll handle them. Sorry, Monkey King, but you'll be fighting me. A figure in some kind of armor came. E66ADB2EF08379694634CDD7A7CFE.jpg. Izuku, hey Chase Young. How's life? Chase good. Izuku, why are you working with villains? It's not your style. Chase true. I only came with them because I knew it that I'll find you again. I have no interest to work with such weaklings. Tamura, what did you just said? Tamura rushed at Chase Young, but Chase kicked him back to the others' villains. Chase, Shall we begin, Monkey King? Izuku, you're on. Then Katsuki charged at Chase Young. Izuku, don't. Katsuki, get away from my way. Deku, I'll kill him. Katsuki was ready to unleash his explosion to Chase Young. Chase, I don't have time for weaklings like you. Mantis kick. Chase Young kicked Katsuki back to the others. Chase, begone from my sight. Heilin Nebula. Chase Young created a sphere of dark energy and ready to throw it at 1A, Eraserhead, and 13. Izuku, stop. Chase, why? Izuku, your fight is with me, not them. Chase asterisk cancel the sphere asterisk very well. Shall we, Monkey King? Izuku, we shall. But then a bird with black and red came and voice was heard. Get away from the monkey. Chase Young, he's mine. Mobby Morpher.
Now DD now CD pimp gradd Celsius now chwech wyth saith B1 B6 A03 now wyth B6 a now gradd Fahrenheit JPG.
Izuku, hey Hannibal, how's life? Hannibal, don't you dare to talk like we're friends after you trapped me in a jar. You'll pay for it. Moby Morpher. Hannibal grow more arms. Izuku, then let's see. Change.
Now pedwar now 0 now 3 pimp ye dau. Bisaith chwech 1 now pimp now. A 40 chwech edi 300. 41 bi 68 di 12 JPG. Isuku s-iru beoldme.
Immortal Monkey King. Hannibal charged at Izuku. 12BA1 A25 A2C3 465 D5 9B42 DD19 1D6 9D5 F.JPG. Izuku blocked Hannibal fists with Rui Jingu Bang. Izuku, X3. Let's see how you like when we reverse roles. Izuku begin to fight back.
Izuku bang.
Zoom. Block this. 3X. Izuku begin to push Hannibal back. Izuku X3, what's the matter, Hannibal? Can't put a fight with me? Hannibal, shut up. Hannibal tried a desperate series of punches, but Izuku just dodged them all. Izuku then soul punch Hannibal. Hannibal fell on the ground. Chase the soul punch. A devastating blow. Very impressive, Monkey King. Izuku, thanks. Hannibal rose up. Hannibal, this isn't over.
Mark my words.
Monkey King, you too, Chase Young. Hannibal jumped on the bird after he shrink himself. Izuku asterisk look at Chase Young asterisk, shall we start our fight? Chase, we shall. They charge at each other. Izuku put Rui Jingu Bang back to his ear and started to fight. Neither of them land a hit on the other. Izuku then saw how Nomu was crushing Eraserhead. Izuku, excuse me for a moment. Izuku pull a piece from his hair and created a clone. Izuku, go and help Eraserhead. Clone, I'm on my way. Izuku, thanks me. Clone, you're welcome me. Izuku and Chase Young resumed their fight. Meanwhile, with the clone defeated the Nomu and bring Eraserhead to the students who were at the stairs. Then he kicked Tamura back to Kurogiri, who teleported them away. Back to Izuku. Izuku, looks like your partner leave you. Chase, I told you. I only came with them to fight you. Izuku, you might be evil, but you're an honorable opponent. Chase, I could say the same about you. Then the door burst opened. All Might came and he wasn't smiling. Don't worry. I'm here. Chase asterisk sarcasm asterisk looks like I should surrender. Izuku, golden tiger claws. Izuku created a portal. Izuku, this will be taking you back to your lair. Izuku and Chase Young bow to each other. Chase, I'm looking forward for our next battle. Chase Young enter in the portal created by the golden tiger claws. Then All Might charge at Chase Young. Detroit SMAHH. Before he could land a hit to Chase Young, Izuku used his glare at him and fall with the face on the ground. The portal closed. Izuku, what the hell were you thinking? Do you have any idea who were you about to fight? That was Chase Young, a powerful opponent who can easy one-shot you and barely breaking a sweat. Izuku released All Might. Izuku, you're lucky that I stop you. Then the door burst open again, revealing Tenya and the teachers. Tenya, I brought backup. They saw that the villains were taken care of. They also saw Izuku and All Might who was on the ground. Izuku then goes to the teachers. Nizu, nephew. Good to see you again. Can you explain what happened? Izuku, sure. It was a villain attack. Nizu, can you elaborate? Nephew? Izuku explained to them everything, even helping Chase Young escape. Ectoplasm, why did you help a villain escape? Izuku, despite being evil, Chase Young is an honorable opponent. I want to have a fighting chance with him again. Besides, Chase Young could easily defeat that idiot. Point at AM. Izuku then exit the USJ and goes for a walk. Then Izuku duck down and avoid a kick. Izuku. Good to see you again, B. E0, E839, B7A, 1D70, B20, CA3, ECD8, C5, 1ECV.jpg. B. Fight me. Izuku. Sorry, B. I'm no fighting today. I just fight two evil opponents. Can we do something else?
Vea, no.
Fight me. B goes for a punch, but Izuku blocked it. Then Izuku brought B into a hug. B. Hey, what are you doing? Izuku. I'm not in the mood for a fight. Izuku then looked in B's eyes, give her a kiss. B was shocked at this, but then she kissed back. Then they broke the kiss. B. What do you want to do then? Izuku. How about hang out for the rest of the day?
Bea, fine.
On one condition. Izuku, what is it? B, you've to hold my hand. Izuku, sure. Izuku and B are walking and Izuku is holding B's hand. Meanwhile, with Chase Young, he's watching Izuku. Chase. Monkey King. I'm looking forward for the next battle. Don't worry, I won't go after the ones you love. Release me. Chase Young grabbed a vial that contains a black substance. Chase, don't even think that you can escape that jar. Aku. I won't free you no matter what. Izuku is friends with martial artists weapons masters. No one POV. A week passed since the USJ and 1A had to stay home. Now Izuku is looking at a sunset. Izuku. I still didn't find Aku, but I doubt it that he won't come out. Then Izuku dodge a water whip. Izuku. Good to see you again, Misty. 5D7BB016668575FFF733CCA0A252.jpg. Name Misty. Power waterbending.
Skill, Kung Fu.
Age 15. She's also become immortal because Izuku give her an immortal peach and a pill of immortality. Misty. It's good to see you too, Izuku. Misty jumped and hugged Izuku. Izuku caught her and hugged back. Misty. What are you doing here? Izuku. I'm searching for Aku. Misty. But I thought that Jack destroyed Aku. Izuku. It's not that easy. Without darkness, there's no light. The world need to be in balance. Misty. I guess you're right. Izuku. Sorry, but I have to leave. Misty. Wait. Izuku stopped. Izuku. Yeah, Misty. Is it true that you and other girls are a thing? Izuku. Well, yeah. Feeder was the first and then B and Chun-Li. Misty didn't like that. She grabbed Izuku by the scarf and kissed him on the lips, shocking Izuku. Misty. They're not the only girls with feelings for you. Izuku didn't say anything and leave. Izuku thought, did I have a power that make me a ladies' man? Meanwhile, Buddha was laughing along with the ones in heaven. The next day, Izuku is going to UA. Then he felt heat and saw a fire attack going towards him. Izuku quickly changed into his fire sage form and absorbed the fire. You still have skills, Monkey King. Izuku. Good to see you again, Korra. 64938CFC95990BC952E7A10CC20861A3.jpg. Name Korra. Power, Avatar. Age 15. She's 15 here and she can't take the peach and pill because it will destroy the circle of the Avatar. Korra. Likewise, Izuku. What are you doing here? Izuku. I'm going to UA. Korra. Oh. But aren't they there too? Izuku. Yeah. Izumi and her friends are still trying to fight me. Korra. When they'll realize that you're not someone they can't mess with? Izuku. Probably never. Their brain is the size of a pea. Sorry, Korra, but I have to go. Izuku go? But then Korra grabbed him by the scarf and kissed him on the lips. Korra. Take care, Izuku. Izuku didn't say anything and leave. Now Izuku is in front of 1A door and opened the door. Just as he entered, he jumped out of the way to avoid a Jiro punch. Izuku. Really? What if it wasn't me and you hit Eraserhead? Not that I complain about that. Now sit down. Ejiro goes angry to his seat. Wana looked at Izuku with a look that it says, I want to kill this bastard. Izuku goes and sat on his tail and started to meditate. Denki. What did you do this week? Mina. I was dancing. Shoto. I took Momo to a date. Izuku thought. And you pay for everything since she can't afford things like before. Toru. That's so romantic. Ejiro. What about you, Katsubro? Katsuki. Laying on the bed because of that armor bastard. Izuku. I warn you about that. Katsuki. Shut up. Deku, Izuku. That's rude. Izumi. Hey Deku, Izuku, what is it? Izumi. Why did you help that guy escape? Dad was about to capture him. Izuku. Because, Kyoka, you're a villain. That's why. Izuku, wrong. It's because, Denki. You wanted the fame, you greedy asshole. Izuku was having enough and used his golden eyes, making them shut up in fear. Izuku, better. The reason why I help Chase Young to escape is because I want to have another fight with him. And second is because I did that to save Tashinori's pathetic life. Because Chase Young could easily kill him. Katsumi. Like I'm gonna believe that. Izuku. I can tell you another of Momo's secret. Shoto. My girlfriend doesn't have secrets. Izuku. Really? She one time gives someone a hand. Momo. Shut up. Izuku. See? Secrets. Shoto angry launch fire at Izuku. Izuku, nope. Izuku changed into his fire-safe form and absorbed the fire. Izuku, nice try. They saw Izuku fire sage form. Katsuki. What the hell is that? Deku? Answer me. Izuku. For your information, this is my fire sage form where I can control and absorb fire. Although your fire is kinda weak. In other words, you, Shoto and Shoka are quirkless against me. Shoto and Shoka got angry because Izuku say that they'll be quirkless against him. They launch ice towards Izuku, but then the classroom began to heat up and the ice melted. Shoto/Shoka. What? All of them begin to sweat from the heat. Tsuyu collapsed because of her frog quirk. Izuku transformed back and the temperature turned back to normal. Izuku. Did you see now the gap between us? And this is only a portion of what I really can do. Katsuki charge at Izuku. Katsuki. Damn you Deku. Nobody is stronger than me. Izuku, nope. Katsuki throw his right hook. Izuku. Predictable. Izuku caught his right hand, jumped above him while still holding his hand and then caught Katsuki pointing finger and Izuku raised his pinky finger. Katsuki. What the hell are you doing? Deku? Izuku. I guess you don't know this hold. Mashiaro. That's the Wuxi finger hold. Bakugo. Don't move. Katsuki. What? Izuku asterisk look at Mashiaro asterisk oh. You know this hold?
Mashiaro, yes.
If the user flex his pinky, then Bakugo will be banished to the spirit realm. Everyone got silent because of the move. Then the door opened, revealing Eraserhead covering in bandages. Izuku let Katsuki go. Eraserhead. Good morning. Izumi. Sensei, you should be resting right now. Eraserhead. My health is not your problem. Now you must be ready. 1A. Another villain attack? Eraserhead. The sport festival is coming. He started to explain the festival canon. Eraserhead. For the rest of the day, do whatever you want, but don't disturb me. And he exit. Then 1A got in fighting position and got ready to fight Izuku. Izuku. What do you think you're doing? Izumi. Fighting you. You can't take all of us at once. Izuku burst out laughing. Katsuki. What's so funny? Deku? Izuku. The thing that you think that I can't take you all by myself is hilarious. Izuku then created 50 clones of himself. Izuku. This is only 50 clones. Tell me this. What's stopping me from creating thousands of clones and all of my clones to charge at you? 1A21 because Tenya is in the general course got silent. Then the clones disappeared. Izuku. That's what I thought. However, 1A still wanted to fight. Izuku. I don't have time to waste with you. Even that I'm immortal. Shadow of Fear. 9B82A057A17222E7CB03D499F263F2E31 JPG. 1A got trapped in their nightmares and Izuku leave them for
The nightmares.
Izumi was in an alternate reality where everything they did to Izuku is to her because she's quirkless in that reality. Katsuki and Katsumi were trapped in a world where everyone has a quirk, except them, and they're treated like slaves. Shoto and Shoka are trapped in a boiling kettle. Momo is trapped in a world where she's a beggar. Kyoka got trapped in a world where she's the only one who doesn't have big breasts. Tsuyu was trapped in boiling water and she was cooked alive. Mizo Shoji was trapped in a world where he has no arms and legs. Denki was trapped in a world full of Pikachu and every Pikachu ignore him. Koda was in a world where every animal hate him. Ejiro was trapped with elfmen and other manly men's who call called him a disgrace and banning him from the manly club. Mina was in a world where she doesn't have arms and legs. Toru was in a world where she's deaf and mute. Minoru was trapped in a world where adults like midgets and came inside him. And many other nightmares for them. Izuku, I played enough Shadow of Fear. 1A woke up from their nightmares and Izuku leave. Outside UA are the Shaolin monks. Izuku, good to see you, my friends. Clay, it's good to see you as well, partner. Then Nizu appear out of nowhere. Nizu, you must be the Shaolin monks my nephew told me about. Bow, it is an honor to meet you. Omi asterisk bow asterisk, the honor is ours. Then Dojo come from Clay hat. Dojo, Nizu. Dojo hugged Nizu. Nizu, it's good to see you again, Dojo. Raimundo, Dojo, you know him? Nizu, before I become principal of UA, I was a Shaolin monk. When you see Master Fong, tell him I say hi. Now, would you like a tour of my school? Omi, will be honored. Nizu, follow me. Nizu showed them the school. Then 1A saw them. Katsuki, who the hell are you extras? Omi, he's like you say Izuku. He's a mutt. Kimiko, one that's barking too much. The Bakugo twins charge at them. Nizu signal the monks that they can fight back.
Raimundo, Typhoon Bomb.
Wins. Raimundo clap his hands and blow the twins back to their group. Then the Todoroki twins launched their fire. Kimiko, Judelet flip. Fire. Kimiko absorbed the fire and redirected back to them. Then Ejiro harden and charge. Clay, seismic kick. Earth. Clay hit Ejiro, sending him back and cracking him. Izumi then charged OFA and goes to them. Omi, tornado strike. Water. Omi hit Izumi with a jet of water, sending her back. Then Izumi and the others got up and got ready to fight. Nizu, enough. Look at 1A, they're my honorable guests and you just jump to attack them. This give me enough reasons to expel. Izumi, you can't do that. Katsuki, we'll be the greatest heroes in the world. Izuku, more like the greatest villains. Katsumi, shut up Deku. Izuku, do you want to be banished to the spirit realm? This shut her mouth, but still glaring at Izuku. Nizu, if you ever attack my guests, I'll personally throw you to Tartarus and I'll pay the guards to make you drop the soap. Time skip. Thanks to Kurumi. 7B6D170500943C2E499CD1EF847.jpg. The Shaolin monks got on Dojo and returned to their temple. Izuku is now walking through the city. Then a little girl with white hair and a horn on her right side of the forehead bumped into his leg. Izuku asterisk Neil asterisk, hey there, little one. Are you alright? Then a voice come and the girl got scared. Eri, stop disturbing the nice man. Look at Izuku, thought. Shit, he's the Monkey King. I have to be careful. Izuku looked at the person and recognized him as Overhaul, one from Shitai case. Izuku, it's okay. But why she's covered in bandages? Overhaul, she's clumsy. Izuku, it's too many bandages for only falling. Overhaul, look, I just want to leave. Can I have my daughter back? Izuku, sorry, but you can't fool me. Izuku created a clone of himself. Izuku, go me, clone. Okay, me. The clone summoned a cloud and leave. Izuku vanished and punched Overhaul in the face, breaking the mask and sending him in the wall. Izuku, you think you can escape for what you did to an innocent child? Overhaul got up and charged at Izuku, but Izuku formed a circle with his hands and then his hands started to tremble and then Izuku punched Overhaul straight in the chest with his fists, sending Overhaul back to the wall. https://www.youtube.com/watch?3pj6u60rb9g. Izuku, you won't escape from my wrath. Overhaul tried to touch Izuku, but Izuku caught his finger and raised his pinky. Izuku, say hi to Tai Lung, she and Kai from me. Skadoosh. https://www.youtube.com/watch?UQPSV46by. Izuku flexed his pinky down and banished Overhaul to the spirit realm. Overhaul is now in the spirit realm. Overhaul, where am I? In the spirit realm. Overhaul turned and saw 3EB873235D1732FC9 1E669E4C.jpg. Tai Lung, I saw what you did and I feel disgusted. I was evil when I was alive, but even I wouldn't hurt an innocent child. Tai Lung started to beat the shit out of Overhaul. Back to Living Realm. Izuku goes to where his clone was and he arrived at the hospital. Izuku, is she's alright? Clone. A nurse put her in a room. Izuku, thanks. I'll take it from here. Clone. Okay. And the clone disappear. Izuku enter inside and saw a nurse feeding Eri. 98501B2 2C42 15821D73CD822525A.jpg. Izuku. She's gonna be okay, nurse? I don't know that. From what the results said, she's lacking nutrition. But I believe she's gonna be okay. I'll leave you two alone for some time. And the nurse leave. Izuku. Hey there, Eri. How are you feeling? Izuku give her head pats. Eri for no reason, but she trusted Izuku and she felt his warm touch. Izuku. Don't worry. The bad man won't hurt you anymore. I took care of that. Eri. He won't? Izuku. Nope. You're safe now, Eri. Eri. Who are you? Izuku. My name is Izuku Midoriya. But I also have another name. I'm the Monkey King. Eri, Monkey King. Then Izuku felt the energy of Toshinori, Inko, Eraserhead, and Shitai coming towards hospital. Izuku, wait here, Eri. I need to do something. Izuku goes outside and he saw them. Izuku, what do you want, idiots? Night Eye. We came here because you ruined months of working. Do you have any idea how many months you made us waste? We were trying to put him in prison. Izuku. And in the time you were working at You Are Stupid case, Eri suffered. And you called yourself heroes. Toshinori. Where's Overhaul? We couldn't find him. Izuku. I banish him in the spirit realm. All four. What? Izuku. Like I said, I banish him in the spirit realm. Eraserhead. I'm sorry, Monkey King, but turn yourself over. You're under arrest. Izuku. Like you can do that. Don't forget. Even if you arrest me, after 100 years, you and the rest of them will die, while I'll be still alive. Shitai goes towards the entrance of the hospital, but Izuku got in front of him. Izuku. Where do you think you're going? Night Eye, to take that kid for evidence. Izuku. Touch her and you'll face me. Pull Rui Jingu Bang. Night Eye. Get out of my way. I need to take that brat, and after I'm done, she'll be in an orphanage because no one want that curse. Izuku eyes glowed golden. Izuku, I warn you. Izuku moved fast and kicked Shitai in the face, sending him on the street. Izuku then walked towards him. Shitai got up and attacked Izuku with his stamp, but Izuku smashed them with his bare hands. Izuku, you'll face the wrath of the Monkey King. Shitai charged at Izuku with an assault of punches, but Izuku dodged every hit. Then Izuku punched Shitai with a strong punch, but Izuku still hold back. Shitai is on the ground, but didn't want to give up. He charged again at Izuku, but Izuku kicked him into another wall. Night Eye asterisk got up asterisk, you can't beat me. You're just a quirkless waste of space. Launch a punch. Izuku caught his point finger. Izuku. I'm not a quirkless waste of space. I am the Monkey King. Raise his pinky, say hi to Overhaul from me. Skadoosh. Flex his pinky. Izuku banish Shitai to the spirit realm as well. Izuku asterisk look at Toshinori asterisk, don't ever forget the gap between you and me again. And Izuku goes to stay with Eri, while Toshinori even now couldn't believe of how powerful Izuku is now. Meanwhile on mountain are two person. One was an old female with long red hair and a P on her shoulder. 7F48E29603B4D296F676BBFCD70D931.jpg. Ouya. The Monkey King is starting to piss me off. Hannibal, don't worry. Once we bring Aku back, he can revive Shinnok back, Overlord, and also Vatu, Avatar Korra. Correct me if I spell it wrong. All five of us together and the world will be ours. Not even Monkey King or Lord Raiden will stop us. Ouya. The problem is that we don't know where Aku is. Hannibal. That's true, but we'll find him. Meanwhile, at the fire garden, Raiden. Just as I was feared. BD0B7990CE7B953C18E64C70883F66D.jpg. Then the two Grandmaster came. F35 add 30 Beft 684 BB6275D60209 EC8 ed7.jpg. Hanzo. Lord Raiden. Did you call us? 7Face7B22357A1757E34D7A724F58.jpg. Kwai, what happened? Raiden, Grandmaster Hisashi, Grandmaster Liang. Just as I feared. Wuya and Hannibal Roybean are looking for Aku. Once Aku will be restored, Hell revive Shinnok, Vatu, and Overlord. We cannot let this happen. I already told Sonya Blade, Johnny Cage, and Cassandra Cage to alert Master Wu. Avatar Korra already know about it after I told her through the spirit realm. You need to tell Monkey King as well. We need all the help we can get. Both. Understood. Hanzo will go and tell Izuku about this, and they leave. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the story. Let me know your feedback in the comments, and tell me when I should release the next part. Until then, peace.